Hey, my Leo collective. What going on, all of my Leos? Happy birthday, happy birthday. I know we are still knee deep in Leo season. I wanted to wish you happy birthday. I really hope that this next revolution around the sun is going to be magnifique, okay? Magnifique. All right, take life by the cojones and do whatever it is that you want, you desire, you're passionate about. Just go for it, because we only go once on this rodeo, right? So make it count. All right, Leo. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing blessed, and you're just happy just because you woke up this morning and you threw up that gratitude saying, thanks, Holy Spirit, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Just another chance just to be a better version of yourself. So we're going to look at what's happening in your love life, in your heart space, over the next few weeks. What does Spirit and your Spirit team want you to know and need you to know over the next few weeks, okay? So, do your girls solid, and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. It's dope. And the videos are on point. The messages are on point. And, I'm in and I'm out, and you're in and you're out, and there's not a bunch of a huff and puff. So come join us over here. If this is your first time here, welcome. You're very welcome here. This is an inclusive channel. There is no hate on this channel, and I also want to thank the folks that are watching me yet again. So I appreciate all the love, you guys. All right. But it is reciprocal energy. The creators on YouTube and other platforms, we put in time to make the content, and it's all free. So give us that reciprocal energy by hitting that like, share, and subscribe button. I appreciate you. Okay, so Leo, what is going on in your life? Well, I'm going to start off with the Oracle messages first, and then we're going to get into some quick tarot pulls to see how all of this commingles, okay, and get you some nuggets out of here that you can marinate on, go to Spirit on, and point you in the right direction. It's all about guidance, advice. Don't take every word for the gospel, because it's all a tool for guidance and advice and spiritual hugs. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start off with I think what I'm going to do is, I don't even know where to start, because a lot of these messages are, they're on point with one another. I think I'm going to start in the middle, and then I'm going to work my way out, okay, Leo? So bear with me. Now, mind you, there's a lot going on overhead. It's Leo season, sun energy, very potent, Leo energy, king of the jungle, queen of the jungle type energy. And then also the different retrogrades and other, planetary transits, changes, and whatever else goes on above our heads definitely affects us here on this plane. So I've included my favorite astrologist, whether it's Vedic or Western, down in the description box, as well as some numerologists, because everything is tied in together: astrology, numerology, and divination, like tarot and other types of divination. Okay, so, and I think that if you understand that everything is tied together, it helps you understand the readings a bit more. Okay, so check out those astrologers and numerologists I put in the description box. I really appreciate you. Okay, So we're going to start off with what is the tea going on with our Leo collective, since we're starting off with the Oracle, and then we'll see how the Tarot is going to back us up. We're going to start off with tea, and we're going to work our way out, okay? All right, what's the tea in Leo's partnership, relationship, love thing? I have trust in reverse, all right? So I don't know if trust has been lost. Somebody may feel like they can't tell the truth about something. Maybe they're not, being open and honest. It could be even about their orientation, right? See, this guy's got a flower. So maybe it's about this person's orientation even. It could even be, could be bi or, same team. Maybe they're not being honest about that. I live in Atlanta, you know what I mean? So you got to be very careful of that happening. Not saying that that's your situation, but the truth card is in reverse, okay? I also have unappreciated. So maybe, somebody dipped because they felt unappreciated, or maybe now somebody's finally realizing your value. You can flip the script however the script goes, Leo, okay? Either you or them. Maybe somebody is now understanding somebody's value. Oh, man. Somebody got rejected here. Somebody felt unappreciated and maybe rejected the whole relationship, rejected you, you rejected them. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening, and a lot of times when there is a serious breakup or tower moment, life change, like a breakup, a lot of times that sends people into this spiritual growth spurt, you know what I mean? This ascension type of energy. I know I've experienced it myself when I had a major breakup in 2020, and been going through this growth spurt ever since. So somebody's definitely and this also looks maybe somebody leaving, all right, rejected, leaving, I'm walking out or whatever this is. But walking into, once you close one door, other doors and windows open. So this is Spirit saying, I got more to teach you. I got more to teach you, my child. Somebody's feeling guilty about something. Guilt, remorse, regret, feeling like they're responsible or they're culpable. This reminds me of the Five of Cups. This guilt right here. Remorse, regret. Okay? And somebody says, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So somebody had to detach from the situation. Like I was saying, it looks like somebody's leaving, right? Turning their back, leaving, detaching, rejected. Maybe because of they were rejected or you rejected them. Now somebody's going through some, reflection about the whole situation, It says being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity about the whole situation. It's funny how somebody may have to walk away from a relationship for somebody to finally understand your value, right? Somebody did not appreciate what they had, right? It says unappreciated. And they weren't truthful. So, interesting. All right. This is my deck that I made. The bags contain hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards. So this is what Spirit allowed me to pick. It says, no, wouldn't be prudent. So if you're wondering, yay or nay, the answer, Spirit says, is no, would not be prudent. Alright, maybe because somebody is broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know what's going on. Um, somebody, this was this in the reverse. Somebody has high spiritual ranking here. Somebody has high spiritual ranking, Leo. Somebody didn't know who they were playing with. Somebody did not know who they were playing with. Somebody who is, collaborating with spirit on a very high level. You know what I mean? Wow. Wow, Leo. Oh, what's this? Oh my God. Somebody might have STDs for life. And so there's a beef somewhere. There's an issue, a dispute, a problem. So there's a situation going on here. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, I just feel like, honestly, Leo, we saw the truth card in reverse. Somebody not being honest, being forthright, just downright lying, right? Sort of that Seven of Swords type of energy. Okay? This definitely could be that somebody's not being real about their orientation, their preference, and maybe this applies. Alright? Oh my God. On the other side it says caught a case. Caught a case. Oh gosh. STD or STI. This is not cool. Not cool. And maybe that's why there's beef. Maybe that's why there's beef now, Leo. Alright? There's a dispute here. And somebody has been lost forever. Somebody, it says lost you forever. Wow. Oh my God, Leo. New life without me. Oh man. I'm sorry, Leo. It just, all of a sudden, feel tears stinging my eyes. I just, all of a sudden, feel super emotional. Somebody is definitely hurting here because somebody was not up front, and this could, if this is true, where somebody is spreading STDs or giving people STIs, that means that maybe they're not out there being truthful, maybe about their sexual orientation or their preference, and maybe they're not using protection, obviously, right? It's our responsibility to be honest and upfront, especially in the sexual realm. Tell people upfront what your preference is, right? Don't lie about that, especially if you're having unprotected sex. Now, one of these cards said STD for life, meaning you're never going to get rid of it. Somebody did catch a case here. Oh my gosh. Alright. Somebody says, I have changed. I have changed. But on the back it says, still the same, no change. Damn. And last two cards I've got, somebody's a job hopper, very unstable. Right? They hop from job to job to job. And then I've got looking like Boo Boo the motherfucking fool. Somebody looking like Boo Boo the fool out there. Or the other person feels like Boo Boo the fool for having trust and faith in this person, thinking that they were exclusive. Okay. Wow. Now somebody's running. Damn, Leo, what's going on here? Okay, look. Okay. Let's check these out. Okay, so this is the Confessions of a Soulmate. There's a spark here. Alright, a spark here. And you know, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are all, you know, that spark, that fire type of energy, right? So there's a spark here between you and another person. A lot of passion. Is it just sexual? Is this just a sexual thing? And then You Are Mine is in the crossing. Oh my God. What's going on? My nose is starting to itch. You Are Mine in the crossing. So either this is very, very strong energy, or this is not. Somebody's, you know, these people are dressed in wedding gear. She has on a wedding dress, and he has on a white tuxedo. Okay, so what's going on? Is there a marriage or a commitment that feels like a marriage in crises here? Damn, Leo, you're making me sweat here. Sweat and cry at the same damn time. But there's passion and spark here. Okay. And I have a twin flame signs in reverse. Maybe you thought this was your soulmate. Maybe you guys even talked about, oh, you're my soulmate. We're twin flames, you know, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? This is in reverse. Is there a breakup here? What's going on? This is in the crossing. Is there a breakup, or y'all, what's going on? There's a dispute here. There's a disconnect here. Leo. Maybe you thought you found your twin flame or your soulmate, but it turned out to be not true. Either that or this is over. It's done. Like, twin flame relationships are very, very hard to maintain. Very hard. Because you fall, it's like a love-hate type of situation. You love each other deeply, madly, passionately, chemistry, you have banging sex, all that good stuff, right? But then you also don't like each other, may even despise each other at times. It's a roller coaster ride here, guys. But somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness here, Leo. Yeah. Somebody wants forgiveness here. I feel like something's on me. Somebody wants to say sorry. They want to either ask or receive forgiveness here. Damn. Alright. Intuitively, Spirit, what does Leo... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And I'm looking at my decks are all out here. And I'm looking at the bottom of this deck. Faith. Somebody wants forgiveness or needs to hear forgiveness or receive forgiveness. And somebody is praying about the situation. Alright. Intuition. Always trust your intuition. That's the way Spirit communicates with us. What is, intuitively, what does Spirit want and need you to know about your connection, your relationship, over the next few weeks? I've got infinite possibilities. Karma. This is the sign for karma. There are infinite possibilities for you, Leo. If this is you walking away, right? This is you walking away and closing the door and going towards Spirit and your spiritual growth. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get to flip that pain. You got to turn that pain into power, right? So there are infinite possibilities still waiting out there for you. So it reminds me of the Sagittarius card. Wheel of Fortune, infinite possibilities. All right. So I have hope in reverse. Okay. Somebody maybe losing hope. Maybe somebody lost hope in this connection, this relationship, the possibility. If there are infinite possibilities, maybe they lost hope on that as well, you know? I definitely believe this is a marriage. It's marriage in reverse. Look at this. A lot of people consider crossing cards to be reverse cards. I don't. But this relationship is in question. There's no doubt about that. Wow. Leo, if you're going through this, man, I'm feeling for you. You made me cry. My rising is Leo. Okay, so I connect with Leos very strongly. This isn't my story, but it is my story, sort of. And we all are different levels of this story. If we are even there at all. Maybe we haven't even started this story yet, because there's no time in the spirit realm. So, but I can definitely identify with some of this. So I can definitely send you some compassionate energy. And in the crossing, very strong energy. We have allure, cherish. Like this thing called marriage, this love, this connection, this bond that only a very committed relationship or a marriage would have, because you really vow to each other, right? It's in question. This allure, cherish is the same thing. Unconditional love, finding your soulmate. This is in question, and these are both, in the balance here, guys. I'm sorry to hear that for you, Leo. Let's get into the tarot and pull a few cards and see, what Spirit wants and needs you to know moving forward. Life be life, and doesn't it? All right, let me take a swig of tea. Okay, Holy Spirit, what's going on with our Leo collective in their love relationship, their commitment, their love commitment, their marriage? What's happening? I mean, we saw some information in the oracles, but can you please show us what the tarot says for our Leos now and over the next few weeks in matters of love? All right, I have a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Queen of Wands is, sort of like you, Leo. This could be you right here, even coming across in your feminine energy right now. Or you could be a woman. Okay? But yeah, this is you coming across as the Queen of Wands, somebody who's attractive and desirable, that person that people gravitate towards. This Queen of Wands, sexy, attractive, full of energy, She's also desirable because the Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She goes after whatever she wants, whatever she's passionate about. People, places, or things, okay? What's in the middle, Holy Spirit, for Leo? I've got Seven of Pentacles. I don't know. Do you, are you, this is about this investment that you have, right? This investment called a marriage, this investment called a commitment. Alright, so what's the current state of Leo's relationship, Holy Spirit? Can you please show us the current state of Leo's relationship? I've got Justice. So I feel like, if there is a separation, a divorce, or a breakup, that there is going to be some sort of resolution to it. Either you guys resolve it between the two of you, or this could be actually you guys maybe having to go through the court system to get that done. Okay, Justice, Libra energy. Alright. Having to go through the justice system. Okay. Show me another. Oh, yeah. Current state is the Lovers. With the Lovers. Justice for the Lovers. Or things are balancing out. Or you're having to go to court to get somebody, the judge, to say, hey, everything is resolved. And I've got the Hangman. Having to take a pause, having to take a pause, having to just say, wait, hold on, what just happened? Like, what's going on here? How did I get here to now? I'm kind of like stuck like Chuck, right? Can't move. Things are happening around me, but I can't move. I'm stuck. Maybe you need a higher perspective, you know what I mean? Maybe you just need to see things differently. And in one hand, there's an egg, and the other hand, there's an apple. So the egg is for new beginnings, and the apple could be like when Eve bit into the apple, and we all know what happened from there. So maybe somebody needs to take a pause so that they can make better decisions, better choices. Okay. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. Because of this double energy here. Alright, this double energy here. Okay. The double energy, it represents Capricorn, but the double energy could be about obsessions, addictions, behaviors, thought processes that could lower your vibration. Okay? Could be toxic people, places, and things. Alright? Yeah. These two people are bound to the devil. Okay, some of the challenges for Leo over the next few weeks. What are some of the challenges for Leo? I don't need all those. I'm not taking all those. I'll take the Ace of Wands. One of the challenges is for you to either receive this gift of, new passion, a new opportunity, something to be, to go after. Another challenge for Leo. Another challenge for Leo, please and thank you. Can you give me another challenge? See, I don't like, this deck is bent and a lot of them fall out at the same time. I don't like that. But that's why I'm trying to straighten them out. I don't know how I can do that, but I need to try to straighten these out. But anyway, I've got the Queen of Wands. So one of the challenges could be this Queen of Wands that we saw earlier. Alright? And maybe this whole situation has kept you stuck from pursuing some of your passions, some of your goals, some of your desires, Leo, because maybe there's been some drama here with your mate, your partner, that has distracted you from, from basically fulfilling what Spirit has for you. And the two of these cards together, the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands, it equals the Two of Wands. All right, choose your path. Focus, reel yourself back in to yourself, Leo, and choose, what do you want? What do you need? What are you passionate about? What do you want to go towards? Instead of focusing on maybe somebody who's not even loving you right or treating you right or even honest with you, with this Truth card in the reverse. That Seven of Swords type of energy. There's something deceptive here. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Walking away from something that no longer serves you. No longer fills your cups up. You thought it might have been a Ten of Cups situation, but you know what? You put a lot of time and effort and love into this, but like I said, it may no longer serve you any longer, especially if this type of energy of maybe somebody, maybe a third party situation here, maybe somebody, a same-sex relationship, and maybe you're not in a same-sex relationship, but maybe this is somebody on the down low. I don't know, but somebody's walking away. All right, so what are one more challenge for Leo and their relationship? One more challenge for Leo and their relationship. I hate this. I really do. I should have never bought these cards from the dealer, because these cards do not come out right because that they came bent. All right, Queen of Swords on the bottom. Truth and clarity, man. This is Gemini energy. Swords are air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And your other half is Aquarius. Leo, your polar opposite sign, is an Aquarius. Queen of Swords. It's like, look, I may listen to what you have to say, but if you don't come to me correct, you may be leaving without a limb. I'm just saying, okay? You may leave without a limb. Just saying. All right? Either you come to me with truth and clarity and stop BSing me and stop giving me these lies and untruths, okay? Right. All right. Somebody's challenge is being truthful. Straight to the point. Real. Some of the strengths. Are there any? God damn it. This is pissing me off. Are there any truths? What are some of the strengths? Strengths for Leo. It's a brand new world, baby. This is strength, Leo. It's a brand new world. The World card, the last of the major arcana. Alright? Look at, all the hard work that you put into it. What did you learn? Okay? There were some good and some bad and some indifferent, right? But now the world is like, okay, completion. This is completed. Completion. Queen of Pentacles. Be this Queen of Pentacles. You bring home the bacon, you're abundant, you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, whatever, but this is you as a Queen of Pentacles. Alright? Yeah. You being abundant AF. For sure. Okay? Alright. Any other strengths? Well, I don't think I need any more strengths. How about final outcome. That's so funny. I don't know. Final outcome. Okay. I have an 8 of... I'm going to put these back because there's a lot. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Alright, Spirit. I feel you. Okay. I'm getting it. I got it. Okay. I got you. Okay. Alright, let me just put the deck down. Okay. So, the first card... Okay, so future outcome of this relationship. Spirit says 8 of Swords. Alright. 8 of Swords could be you trapping your own self. Alright. In your own head, your own thoughts. Okay. It could be even self-sabotage type of energy. Okay. Because swords are about mental thoughts and communication. Okay. So 8 of Swords, you could be all up in your own head, Leo, and sabotaging yourself and trapping yourself, or you feel trapped in this situation, in this commitment, in this marriage, and you don't know, how to free yourself. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, free yourself, right? Complete this chapter, close this chapter. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you have to rely on your intuition. That's why we saw that spiritual ascension card, right? Let me show it to you one more time. This ascension card where somebody's turning their back and they're walking away. This has also been echoed by the 8 of Cups card, right? Somebody walking away from what no longer serves them. She's going towards the light, that spiritual growth. What did I learn from this situation? Spirit, I need for us to collaborate. I need to lean more on you, Spirit, so I can understand why this happened, what my role was in it, and what lessons have I learned or do I need to learn from this situation so I can grow and be an even better version of myself so that I can be an even better partner the next time around. It's time to grow. What's your lesson? What did you learn? Or what are you learning? Trust your intuition, the moon energy. The moon represents Cancerian energy, which is the mother of all the zodiacs. All right, this is about family. Thinking about family, considering family, and also, most importantly, collaborating with Spirit so that when Spirit whispers to you what direction you need to go in or the guidance that you need, you automatically know that Spirit is speaking to you. And over here, I feel like these 2 cards are completely separate from these last 3 cards. Like, I feel like this is what you're working on, freeing yourself. Alright, but you have to trust Spirit and you have to trust your intuition, alright, in order to do that. Okay? And maybe some of you are still going through the legal system of dissolving this divorce or the split or whatever. Okay? And over here, the final outcome I feel like is future for you, Leo, is you really taking time to collaborate with Spirit, understanding the lesson in all of this, what you needed to learn, all right, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and work hard, okay, nose to the grindstone. Maybe just focus on work for a while. Focus on yourself, commit to yourself, and focus on whatever it is that you're passionate about, that you love, work, whatever. Focus on that. All right, 8 of Pentacles, nose to the grindstone. All right, or maybe not to the grindstone, but just focused on other things, as you continue this spiritual ascension and as you continue to heal from whatever this was. All right? And look what you have coming towards you. True love, like love, healing love, marriage is coming to you. Remember we saw this couple, this married couple in the crossing. This is old. This is that past messy stuff, that person who wasn't truthful. This is what's coming in the future. You just working, doing you, focused on you, being your abundant self, and this is what's coming. Love. 2 of Cups. All right? Wow. Powerful. This is powerful, man. Look. 10 of Wands. You saying, I'm done. All right? We're going to close this chapter out. We saw the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, I called it the World. This is Wheel of Fortune, Fate and Destiny. Sagittarius energy. And I said one of these cards reminded me, this one right here. This one reminded me of the Sagittarius energy. You know what I mean? And I think I said the Wheel of Fortune. Either that, I think I said Wheel of Fortune. But, and here we are again. What is your fate and destiny? Right? Yeah, it's going to take trust for sure. Whatever your fate and destiny is, and as you can see, it's a good fate and destiny because it's love and you being stable. 10 of Wands, you saying bye to whatever is weighing you down, holding you down, not loving you the right way, causing havoc and drama and chaos in your life. You are saying adios. I'm done with this shit. Yeah. Oh my God. Ace of Cups. Leo, listen. Can we talk? Yeah. All right, listen. Ace of Cups, baby. This is a gift from Spirit. Brand new love. Didn't I just get finished telling you down here that you're doing that 8 of Cups? Okay, you're doing that 8 of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you or loves you the right way. And you're walking towards this 2 of Cups, all right, which may lead to marriage. Ace of Cups is brand new love. I can't make it up. I'm sorry, I cannot. Brand new love is coming your way. And it's going to be nurturing and overflowing and reciprocal. It's not going to be somebody not being truthful and lying and giving people permanent STDs and on the down low, or just sneaking around and third party situation. This is not, no, this is no bueno. Okay. You make your own decision, Leo. I'm just a messenger. Spirit just gave me the message to relay to you, and you have the option to do and choose whatever you will. Okay. But the Ace of Cups, in my readings, I always tell people that the Ace of Cups represents you first and foremost, and it represents if this hurt and pain, right, or the trauma of whatever this relationship was, this commitment was, right, this is you nurturing yourself and you loving on yourself and healing that heart space, right? Because there's been some trauma here, all right? There's been some trauma, all right? There's mistrust, there's lies, there's deceit, there's whatever. It's not good, right? For a lot of you, I'm not saying it's all the Leos, but for a lot of y'all, this is your energy. Bits and pieces or all, okay? Love on yourself first and foremost. Because this love overflowing, somebody who's going to put you on a pedestal just as much as you put them, is coming, Leo. Whatever you're dealing with here, This is not going to come to you. This is not going to come to you, Leo, until you clean this stuff up. Until you clean this stuff up. World, close it out. Close it out. Close it out. Close it out. Right, close it out. Right, Nine of Pentacles. You might be taking your sweet ass time doing it, right? But Spirit says close it out. I got something better for you. I got something better for you. You thought this was love? Listen, I got love for your butt. Okay? That's what Spirit is saying, alright? For real though. Yeah. 8 of Cups again. Time to walk away from what no longer loves you the right way. The way that you deserve. Alright, Leo? Alright. Let me see. Let me see about... thank you for that confirmation, Spirit. I appreciate that. And lastly, can I get 1 or 2 epiphany cards or light bulb moment cards for Leo for the next few weeks? Whoa. That's way too many. Hold on. Let's try this again, Spirit. Let's try this one more time. Alright, what messages would you like to relay to our Leo collective? As far as this whole situation is concerned, Holy Spirit, can you give us 1 or 2 cards? Not more than 3 for Leo. Alright, in love. Every love song sounds like somebody, heartbroken. You know, heartbroken. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else you got for Leo? What else you got for Leo? What else you got for Leo? Holy Spirit? What else you got for Leo? Fears and anxieties. Fears and anxieties. It landed on the Nine of Pentacles. I said the slowest moving knight in the deck. You're taking your sweet A time, right? Making a decision or closing this chapter out. This old, tired, played out chapter that keeps hurting you, okay? Don't let the fears and anxieties overtake you from making a firm decision using discernment. Consult Spirit on this. And one last one for Leo, Holy Spirit, before we close this out. One last message, please, and thank you. One last message of aha moment. Oh, did you see that? Wow, that's pretty cool. I've got, oh wow, that's a lot. All the truth will be revealed. Okay, remember, because we saw this truth card in reverse. This says all truth will be revealed, Leo. What is going on? Alright, and then I've got, I'm going to say this one for last. Think the impossible, the unexpected. Did somebody get pregnant? Or if somebody, alright, in some cases somebody who was dipping on the side may have gotten somebody pregnant. Alright? And if not, then this is that Empress energy, Leo, and this is showing you that there are infinite possibilities. Okay? Pregnant with infinite possibilities, baby. Alright, and I've got hidden desires. Yes! Somebody had hidden desires, hidden intentions. Yes! Is this about somebody's preference or orientation that they're not being truthful about? Leo, I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just wondering. Because this is what the cards are telling me. Now, it could, I don't know, man. This feels like that to me. And lastly, the last card is reciprocity. Yeah. Adjustments are being made. Spirit is making those adjustments. I just got finished telling you guys that you have an Ace of Cups and a Two of Cups, right? That is Spirit bringing you reciprocity. Alright, a person who's going to love you the right way, just like you love them the right way. It's going to be reciprocal. Whoa. Alright, Leo. Beautiful. Do not, Set clear boundaries, baby. Look. Set clear boundaries and cut that love off. Whatever this is, cut that off. Because Spirit is got new and better for you, baby. I'm just saying. I can't tell you what to do. This is what the cards say. But you do you. But this is what Spirit has for me to relay to you this evening. All right, Leos? I love you guys. Mwah. Hey, my Leo singles. What going on? My single kings and queens of the jungle. What's going on, guys? So listen, I wanted to pull a few singles cards for you guys to find out what's happening in your singledom. Okay, what's happening in your singledom. So I pulled some Kipper cards, and then we're gonna pull a few tarot cards, and then I'm gonna give you a few clarifying love situation cards. All right, so what came out in the Kipper for you, Leo singles, is you may be receiving a message. It could be by phone, letter, something like that. I think it's a little bit more official than just an email. This is like an official letter with a seal or something like that, or a telephone call. It could be from the courthouse. We've got this judge or lawyer here. Could be from the courthouse. Okay. Okay. And this message card is a 7, and 7 stands for divinity. And the courthouse card is a 5. Added together, it's a 5. And that indicates change here for you, Leo singles. And then I've got 22, which is a master number. I was born on May 22nd, so it's a master number. And this is official person. So this could be that this is the official person making some sort of judgment on your behalf through the court system, Leo. And we did see the regular Leo love reading that's before this, that there is some sort of legal undoing of this marriage or commitment. Okay, so yeah. And this could be the official person. You could be the official person, like the husband or the wife, or the wife or the wife, and the husband. You could be considered the official person as well. All right. And then I've got thief. Somebody stole something here. All right. Somebody stole something here. Oh, I'm sorry. This adds to a 4. It reduces to a 0. Right. Zeros for new beginning. Okay, the Fool card is the 0 card, right? Taking faith and starting a new chapter, right? A new beginning. And then this adds to a 4. So the 4s are all about safety, security, and stability. And then here we have this Thief card. Somebody stole something here. All right, this little kid is stealing this man's watch or wallet. Okay, and so somebody might have stolen something physically of yours, Leo, or somebody was a thief in another way. They stole your heart, broke your heart, stole your time, your energy, your effort, everything, whatever you put into whatever this was. Maybe they stole your time, or maybe this is Spirit saying, make sure you don't find somebody that's going to steal from you. Okay, and this reduces to a 2. 2 is all about making a choice, right? Making a choice. We have the power to decide. All right, and this adds to a 6. Move towards tranquility. All right, move towards being able to trust that calm waters, not having to look over your shoulder and worry about this person. Right? Somebody may be expecting a baby. We saw in the previous reading that we saw another reference to a pregnancy here. Maybe somebody's just pregnant with ideas here. I don't know. Somebody's waiting for something. Yeah. And this reduces to a 6. Waiting to hear a word, maybe waiting to hear this message. Somebody's in expectation of hearing about what this court has to say about this thief here. Okay? And this also adds to a 10. 10 10s are the end of a chapter, right? Reduces to, a 1, new beginnings, all right, and nothing else. So yeah, so I don't know, maybe you guys, maybe some of you are going through a divorce, maybe maybe you having to go through the court system, for something to get, I guess what belongs to you. Maybe somebody stole something from you here, Leo. Time, energy, effort, love, your peace. That's, that counts. That counts, I'm telling you. Alright, Holy Spirit. This is for Leo singles. What's happening with our Leo singles here? Now and over the next few weeks. What is this energy here that we just saw on the Kipper deck, okay, with this court system and all this other stuff? This is for Leo singles, Holy Spirit. They're moving on. They're either moving on their own, or they are on their own, Holy Spirit. Alright. Alright, let me see my question here. Alright, so what's on the bottom? 3 of Cups. Alright, so 3 of Cups, this could be, maybe you're celebrating life now. It looks like she's having fun, celebrating life, being present, enjoying life. Or this could be a 3 of Cups situation, right? You living life to the fullest, you enjoying the people, places, and things that mean the most to you, because you only live once, and 3 of Cups. This could also have been an engagement, or maybe there were 3 people involved here, or, I don't know. Anyway, what's in the middle? 5 of Swords, conflict and chaos, fighting, arguing, not seeing eye to eye. What's this about? What's going on? Okay. So, Holy Spirit, please, let's redirect. Let me take a sip. Alright, so what are single Leos attracting? What sort of partner energy are Leos attracting now and future? Okay, wow, that's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, I love that card. First up, we've got the 4 of Cups in the crossing. Crossing in my readings is either very strong energy, spirit saying, hey, these are messages that you really need to pay attention to. This is what you really need to hear. All right, stomping my feet. Or all of this is in the crossroads, right? All of this is like, it's at a crossroads. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? We have the 4 of Cups. Somebody who is not thinking about love, wanting love right now, doesn't even care, apathetic. Or maybe you're kind of straddling the fence between, yeah, it's cool if I go out on a date, and if I don't, it's cool too. You know what I mean? 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Because I feel like you're not really willing to compromise this 6 of Pentacles type of energy, this equal give and take type of energy, instead of just giving and other people taking, or vice versa, right? So wanting that reciprocal energy, and not willing maybe now to compromise and just just to settle for what it is that you want, right? Maybe that's why you're just kind of putzing around, you're not really serious, And then I've got the Sun. You're looking for abundance and blessings here. I love this card. You're looking for this Sun energy, this Leo energy. This is you, baby. You are the Sun, the happiest card in the entire deck in the crossing. I feel like you're not going to settle for any less than this fertile ground right here where you can plant your seeds of love and watch it grow, and then have reciprocity, you and your partner growing together, giving the same, equally balanced love and energy and effort. Very nice. Oh, stay away from the Seven of Swords, this Decepticon energy, baby. This thief, right? Didn't we just saw in the previous reading for Leo that somebody was not telling the truth about something. Somebody was lying about something. Could be about their orientation, whatever it is. Somebody is not being truthful in this relationship, and this is Seven of Swords. This is deception indicated. He is stealing, and we saw the card Thief in the earlier reading for Leo. Okay, we saw Thief and no trust. Wow. Okay. Lessons from the past. What are the lessons from the past, Holy Spirit? What are the lessons for Leo from the past, or for the past? Leo's lessons about the past. Knight of Swords, like, I don't know. Maybe you didn't get the memo. I don't know. Knight of Swords, knights are rushing in. And this is all about, your thought process as well as communication. Lessons learned from the past. Maybe you could have communicated better. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe your thought process wasn't where it is now. You know what I mean? And then we've got Three of Swords. Yeah. Heartbreak, disappointment, loss, right? Five of Wands, competition. Yeah. Conflict, chaos, and competition. Third party intervention, right? Third party all in your business, which we saw in the main Leo reading. Somebody was lying about what they was doing on the side. Maybe even gotten somebody pregnant. Yeah. And then we've got the Tower. Yeah. This shit's getting burned to the ground. It's getting burned to the ground. So either you're in the... This is what you learned from the past, okay? This is what you learned from the past. Or you're going to sit there and watch it burn. Look at it. Look! Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Look. In other Tower cards, everybody's falling out of the windows. The Emperor and everybody else, right? But this is you, Leo. You peep this, all right? You're like, you know what? Okay, all right. Let me see. Maybe it's best for me just to be singular, because this situation is breaking my heart, or broke my heart. There's no reason for you to be in competition for somebody else's affections, especially if they did relay some unpleasantries like STDs, STIs, or got another person pregnant. This is you with that knowledge, and you're watching this tower burn. You're like, enough is enough. I'm done with this. Let it burn to the ground. I don't care. It wasn't built on a strong foundation anyway. Wow. Yeah, closing out of a chapter, completion. That's what you learn, Leo. Alright? So, Spirit, wisdom for Leo in the future, dating in the future, advice from you, Spirit. Yes, baby, Six of Swords. Ride towards peace and harmony and out of this 5 energy. 5 is chaos, conflict, bumpy ride. 6 is calm waters, baby. Right. Calm waters, peace, tranquility. Lots of options here. Lots of options. Okay, once you sail away, or you know what I mean, or if you have already sailed away, you've got plenty of options here, single Leo. Alright, just use discernment in your choices, which we all need to do in choosing a mate, right? And Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe some of you don't want to give up on the past, right? You want to hold on to the past. Four of Pentacles, he's holding on really tightly, right? But the fours, in numerology are all about safety, security, and stability. And so maybe this is you just trying to hold on to your stability. You know what I mean? You don't want somebody coming in, messing with your stability. Maybe you need to be a little stingy right now. Maybe you need to save some money right now, because you're planning for your own future. All right? Single Leo or no single Leo. Seven of Wands. Protect your energy, protect your space. Yeah, I feel like, this is you. Maybe you feeling like you have to defend yourself for some reason, or maybe you're going to be a little protective of your space. You know what I mean? Until that person comes along, or you meet that person that really does it for you. Yeah, because this is what ultimately you're looking for. The Four of Wands. This is the marriage card. This is the marriage card, along with that Sun card, along with that Six of Pentacles card, along with this Four of Cups card. Like, you, right now, you're not serious right now at all. The only thing you're serious about is loving on yourself and being with yourself and taking care of yourself. But this is coming, marriage. And we saw that in the main Leo reading. Marriage is coming. Ace of Cups and marriage is coming. Three of Cups. So this person, so that you can celebrate life's adventures with, the meaningful times, the meaningful moments, the family celebrations, all of that, right? Yeah. Oh, the Messenger. Yeah. Didn't we see the message? Wait a minute. We saw the message for you. Hold on. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. The Messenger. We saw the message for you, right? This is also a 5 card. 5s are like that bumpy road I told you about, but you may be receiving a message here. Alright? You may be receiving a message. Hopefully it's not, this could be a message of change, since it is a 5 card. Change is happening for you. Alright? Hopefully this is not conflict and drama coming back to insert itself into your life, right? Okay? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it takes collaboration, it takes teamwork to make the dream work. That's what it takes. And you're not willing, I feel like you're not willing in the future, not willing to compromise, because this is what's important to you. Taking those vows, taking that commitment seriously, right? Alright, Leo, I hope this helped you. Alright, I hope that some of these messages really helped out. And I wanted to give you some wisdom cards. I'm sorry about that. Whoa, I'm spilling cards all over the place. You know what? Yeah, alright, no, change of heart. I'm not going to use those intuition cards. I'm going to use these. Holy Spirit, using this deck, can I have some intuitional messages for single Leos looking for love? Single Leos looking for love. What messages do you have for them as far as intuitive dating? I've got Dawn of Recovery. With each new beginning, embrace risk as a gateway to healing and renewal. So some of you guys are going through a dawn of recovery. I know maybe that some of you may be recovering from a past split, a past breakup, or a divorce. So this is the time of recovery for you. All right, get your heart right, get your mind right. Enjoy being single, relish it. What else, Holy Spirit, for single Leo? What else for single Leos would you advise them as far as dating? Love potion. Open your heart to truly feel the magic of love. Get some of that love potion there, Leo. And, whoa, oh, wait a minute. Where did this come from? Wait a minute. Well, where did the other card go? Sorry, I know that we pulled another card for you. I just read it, but I don't know where it went to. I've got Awakening Jolt. It says, from shock to epiphany, embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for renewal. Oh my God. I don't know where this card came from. I could not say it any better or clearer than this. This is an awakening jolt, just like this Tower card. Same type of energy. Getting hit by lightning and the shit comes crashing down. From shock to epiphany, embrace the upheaval as a catalyst for your renewal, Leo. Alright? Oh, yeah. Don't compare your love to anyone else's because it is unique. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. If anybody else was in your past relationship or got involved in your past relationship and you started comparing yourself to other people, do not ever compare yourself, Leo. You're one of a kind. You are unique. Alright? Yeah, you're a damn Leo. Shit. Alright, y'all. I hope this helped. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Put an emoji. Talk to me, babies. I love you. Mwah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.